It always was fun. There was a comment on my report card about how I was such a good little artist from my kindergarten teacher. I had several good teachers. They were important because they encouraged me. I made my career as a graphic designer. My very first job was in Chicago as an art director. While I was working in Chicago, I also managed to work on my own fine art. Part of my advantage was that I learned a very good work ethic from my dad. I show up every day at my studio at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I stay there till approximately 11 o'clock. Almost 7 days a week. It's a quiet world. I can go to a quiet world where I'm surrounded by color and beauty, and where I can just kind of lose myself for an hour or two or 3 or 4 every morning. You know, if you make an effort, sometimes the world takes care of you. For 25 years, I painted representationally, you know, totally like, what's that? Well, there's no doubt about it. It's a barn and a big field and a beautiful big sky and things like that. But you know, even if you love doing something for 25 years, there comes a time when you think, well, maybe there's some other way I'd like to explore this. So I started working on that new direction about the time we moved here. And of course that involved sort of going back to square one. Experimentation, and I did that for well over a year before I found a good direction that seemed to make sense. So it's just been such fun to go down a different road and see where it leads me. At 79, that's a refreshing place to be at this point in time. All of my paintings are coming out of things right around the Big Stone County area. I love this area because of the wonderful nature. And these are the things that I love to paint. My abstract paintings have subjects. They do. Their subject are trees, their skies, their sunsets, their lakes, which are recognizable. But I'm trying to paint an aspect of that scene, an aspect, something that is important to me. Paint less of the fact and more of the spirit. The spirit of a subject is as least as important as the fact of the subject. One of the series of my paintings is called Across the Lake. We look right over across the lake to South Dakota, and every winter the sun sets directly opposite of our back porch. Another series is Foggy Groves. Fog to me is sort of a mysterious thing. Comes in all different colors. So these light, misty colors of fog have been intriguing and hugely challenging to paint. I guess I do have an ability to see in a different kind of way than many people, just because it's been an education that I've been developing over 25 years of plein air painting or outdoor painting. And what you learn in that is to forget your conceptions of what colors you're seeing. You don't see things, you see shapes. You see colored shapes. You have to forget I'm seeing a tree because trees are green. Well, maybe, maybe not. The world of visual art, my world, it says that there's lots of ways to look at things. There are lots of ways of seeing things. You know, a lot of times in discussions of art and paintings and so on, one leaves out half the equation. Okay, an artist, they get a painting done, but that's not the end of it. Then you have to have an environment for that painting and somebody to view the painting. It's like playing in, music, having beautiful music and nobody's there to hear it. The person who sees my work, they're making it exist. It only exists because they're viewing it. Oil paint is colored mud, and you're trying to paint the sky. Well, forget it, Buster. It can't be done.